Gary here, you got your
Yo.
co-commish here. What's up, fam? How's everybody doing? We got a little Lauryn Hill going on in the background.
I know about some Lauren. Some young Miss Lauren.
Special podcast for y'all. We're actually gonna have a visual for y'all today.
A visual going on. What's up, y'all?
Saturday, what's today? The 12th. Man, we're already 12 days in January. That's crazy.
You can't say
I
no
feel like
happy
New Year
holidays,
just happened.
man.
Well, I'm gonna still say happy holidays,
It's
happy
holidays,
New
man,
Year.
man.
Even though I think I said happy New Year in the last podcast, so whatever. Happy New Year's and Merry Christmas. Hope everybody is enjoying the holidays. I hope everyone is as broke as I am. That's what the holidays do after the holidays are over and those bills come in. If you're waiting on your taxes like me, keep waiting.
Oh shoot. That bad?
The government's shut down. The government is killing everybody. Nah, but onto some finer things. No pun intended. Or pun intended.
Some more finest things. There you go.
We're 7 weeks into the season, I think.
I think we're in week eight.
Okay, we're in week 8. In the standings right now, it looks as just as it did, but last time around this time.
Except the Titans is running away with their division. Bengals doing the same. He's undefeated. We're going to get on a little bit on the Bengals more. A little bit later on, we'll give him a call. He's 7-0, one of the 3 undefeated teams in the league. And of course, Logic is one of the other undefeated teams. And then 1 through 6 in the A to C, we have the Bengals 7-0, Titans 7-0, Raiders 5-1, Patriots 5-1, Colts 5-2, and then Jaguars 4-2.
Okay.
So we got a couple teams on the bubble. We got the Broncos on the bubble 4-3, Baltimore on the bubble 4-3, and then Chargers 3-3, Chiefs 4-3.
All right. So while I got you looking at your stats right now, before we go into some other stuff, are there any surprises? Any disappointments? I know, for me, one surprise / disappointment is, and shout out to the Rams because you're still a dope user. You do play all your games, but there was a lot of buzz about the Rams user and how he was going in last year, blowing people out, and I think he's 1-7 now, so that's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of disappointing, but maybe he's taking a backseat. Maybe he sees somebody in the draft. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what's going on with him. But you never know with Madden, things could be happening in your life, and you just don't want to play games. Or
He's been playing his game. It's not. I don't know. People caught on to his game plan. People caught on to what he runs. I don't know. 1-7. He's played all his games. So, but as we talk about the NFC, let me go to the NFC playoff picture or NFC standings real quick.
Okay.
Got the Packers 7-0, 49ers 6-1,
winning champion.
Saints 5-1, Redskins 4-3, and some surprising Bears 5-2.
I don't think that's surprising. He's actually pretty decent.
But it's surprising from what happened last season.
What did he do last season?
He didn't do nowhere near that. I don't think he had 5 wins all last season, to be exact.
Oh, so he was playing around. All right.
Yeah, so we got Uzi, Panthers 4-2.
Shout out to Uzi. Uzi, we still trying to figure out how old you are, man. I don't know. Somebody said you was 45 or something like that. I mean, no knock on you. I know somebody that's in their 50s in our league, so.
Yeah, Uzi can play though.
Yeah.
When he's not talking. But yeah, let's keep on going. On the bubble, we got the Buccaneers looking in at 3-3.
That's me.
Lions 3-3, and then we got the Giants 3-4, and then Seahawks 2-5.
Yeah, one note of the Giants. I know Showtime is beckoning on him to lose his games, but he's been winning some of his games too. So
a lot of them.
I feel sorry.
Giants started off slow. We picking up speed a little bit. And his division isn't. No disrespect to that division, but the division is not that good. Redskins leading the division 4-3, and then we got the Texans. They both, remember the Texans and the Redskins made the playoff last season, and the Texans.
They're in the AFC.
Not Texans, my bad. That user was the Texans user last season.
Oh,
the Cowboys.
Okay.
Cowboys 3-4, and they're the division's not that good. I think probably I'd say 9-7. They're winning the division probably gonna be 9-7.
Okay.
So, yeah, Eagles 0-6 in that division. So, like I said, division.
I'm get ready because our game is coming up. Eagles primetime. No, not primetime. I'm not sure. I'm getting them guys mixed up, but Eagles, we're playing each other coming up soon, so be ready for that matchup. I need a dub. I just lost to Mamba. Shout out to Mamba. He beat me again.
It was close, so you kept it close. You're getting closer.
I told him that. Well, he told me that, and I still kind of discouraged. Like, the dude is, I don't know, man. Mamba, Logic, Showtime, Primo. Shout out to Primo too. I'm shouting out everybody in this podcast. Primo has been getting his game up as far as like his passing game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's not. I just looking over the rushing leaders. He's not in the top 5 rushing leaders. I think I ever seen that since Primo been in finals.
He only has 1 loss though.
Yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about rushing. Like maybe trying to expand his game a little bit and make not be one dimensional. Maybe add a passing.
Well, everybody knows that's his game is to run the ball, but we like half of us can't stop it. You know what I mean? Like we all know he's a run first, pass second type of guy, but he still gets the job done on the ground. And so to see that he's getting receiving yards and passing yards with the quarterback and receivers that he had, I think the last name is Love or something like that. I can't remember. It's pretty cool to see. And he was talking his stuff, you know, like sometimes like he'll go ghost in like the chat or whatever for a little bit, then he'll come back. But he was talking his stuff like in the last game he played, or the game before last, he played the Seahawks. I was watching that game, just talking about the game. He played the Seahawks, Primo, and the Seahawks played. And it was a close game throughout. I thought Seahawks was going to pull it out. Primo scored a late touchdown. No, Seahawks scored a late touchdown with like a minute left. Primo got the ball, was under a minute left, and ran for like a 70, 60-yard touchdown run. And that was basically like all she wrote. So
that's how it is.
He was talking his stuff in the chat, and I respect it. You got it. I mean, you got to respect it. We're not going to call him today, but we have to have some kind of special segment for that.
Waiting for the right timing.
I kind of feel like he's, I don't want to say the heart and soul, but he helps keep this league running. So we'll give him a call soon.
And I want to try to give everybody a call. So if you're interested and want to be in a podcast, just give me your number and we'll get you on here.
We'll try.
Yeah.
But
speaking of calls,
yeah. So who are we calling today?
Showtime, Bengals.
Oh, okay.
One of the GOATs in this league. He's 7-0. So I wanted to give shout out to the Titans. He's 7-0. I was supposed to give him a call, but I guess I let him know late notice. So and he's busy right now because he haven't hit me back.
People have stuff to do. Do Madden stuff. They get it. But Showtime. Logic is 7-0 as well. Always got to give him his props.
I'm tired of giving Logic his props.
I mean, he's a last year's champion. The dude does his thing. And I hate to bring up another league, but like he just beat somebody that went undefeated all the way through last year in tackles. So Logic still does his thing. But let's give Showtime a call. Calling Showtime. You guys can see I'm calling Showtime.
Hello?
Yo.
What's going on?
What's going on, Showtime? Yo, this is DJ. You got Perry from your co-commissioner and commissioners in Maddens Finest, as well as you, sir. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Wait for this Cowboys-Rams game.
Oh yeah, that's right. Before we even get to it, who you got in that game?
I got the boys.
Oh, okay.
Oh shoot.
Is that? Are you a Cowboys fan?
Nah, I'm not. I like underdog teams. I did an underdog. I got them, man.
Okay. Okay. Wait, Perry, who do you got?
I'm betting on the Rams, but I'm a Raider fan, and the Raiders are supposed to come out here to LA, and I don't like the Cowboys fans. The Cowboys fans are cocky. So I don't know. I guess I gotta take the Rams. 'Cause I got money on the Rams. So
I think I got the Rams winning too, but only because Stephen A. Smith chose the Cowboys, and I'm just like betting against him. Like he doesn't know. But anyways, man, how's it going? How's everything going? I hope your holidays went well.
Yeah, man. Everything was good.
That's good.
Went real good.
That's what's up. Perry decided to give you a call. You are one of our undefeated teams in Maddens Finest. It seems like every year you get the job done in, day out. You handle your business in the league. So I guess we got some questions for you. I think Perry is looking something up right now, but let me see if I got something for you. What's the first question? Oh yeah, so this is a personal question that I wanted to ask. When we had, how long have you been with Maddens Finest, by the way? You remember?
Maddens, I think it was Maddens 18. I think.
Okay. So, in 18, I made the Super Bowl. I don't know if you remember this, but I made the Super Bowl in Madden 18. And it just so happened that you were my opponent in Madden 18. You were the Buccaneers. It's so funny. Now I don't know if this is a coincidence, but you were the Buccaneers. I was the Bengals. No, I was the Browns. I'm sorry. I was the Browns. I was about to say, we switched teams up. That would have been crazy.
Yeah,
Did you go into that game with some kind of game plan, or was it just a freestyle, or was it just like, were you even like prepared to even play me? Because you just like, yo, this dude's a scrub. I'm about to rock him anyway. Like, what was your game prep for that?
Well, no, I didn't look at it as no scrub. He made Super Bowl, so there was no scrub thoughts at all. But I was just, my game plan was to score every drive, get some type of points, and make no type of mistakes. Cause I think a lot of times that season I was throwing like dumb picks, and I just wanted to go in there and just play my game and get the running game going. I think I had the running back Cooks, and he was pretty much a beast. So
Oh yeah.
him going.
Oh yeah, Quincy Cooks. Yeah, I remember that name. Nightmares.
But I know your offense, man. You had that quarterback, dude.
Oh yeah.
He could run, so I was like,
Yeah, that was my thing. Yeah, that was my thing last year. I called him Jake the Snake or something like that.
yeah.
Something like it was that. Was something like that.
Yeah. Nah, he was a beast. I had a stacked team, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get back. I'm working on my team now. I'm trying to get back, but that was burning. That was one of the questions that was a personal question I had to ask, even though we are commissioners and we talk just about daily, in the chat. I was wanting to ask you
that.
that.
Playoffs was crazy though, but it seemed like all like the underdog teams that everybody.
That was that year. That's right. That's right.
Knocking all the big guys out. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, that's correct.
Shout out to the coach for knocking all everybody out for me. I beat him.
He did that year. He knocked the team out.
The coach user.
Yeah, he was an ATL. I think. He was
okay,
ATL.
he was Atlanta. That's right.
Yeah.
He was Atlanta. He was Atlanta. Yeah. Before PJ even asks you another question, you bring up the coach user. You guys have like a back and forth that you guys go. It's all in fun though. I'm sure it's like all in fun in games or whatever, and in the spirit of competition.
I don't ever take him serious. I don't ever get serious. I know it's good for the league to keep up the, what I'm saying, the entertainment and the competition. He's a good player.
He is.
He makes the league like fun, with what he's saying, all the fun talk and everything.
Man, he is a funny guy. Yeah, I agree.
I think it started when they were the division rivals. I forgot what team he started off with.
This is 18?
Yeah. Showtime was, what team was Showtime last?
Showtime was the Buccaneers last year.
And he was.
Oh, Atlanta. He was Atlanta. Buccaneers Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. That's what it was.
He had switched teams, though. I forgot what team he was over there in the AFC, but he had switched with. He switched up and then came to that division thinking he could take over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we were. He asked me to give him a call too. So not today.
Right.
But we'll be able to hear from that guy. We'll be able to hear from one of our favorites, Primo, too, soon. But I'm gonna let Perry go ahead and get off some questions for you, bro.
That loss last season in the Super Bowl, how bad did that hurt you, and what could you have done differently to win that game?
Yeah, I was hurt. I hadn't got to show it. I was talking to my boys about it, and I was hurt though. I wanted that. He's always a tough opponent, man. And the mistakes that I made was those field goals. I was missing too many of those field goals, and they gave him great positioning on the field. Like he's right there about the 50-yard line, so he didn't have to do much. You know what I'm saying, to get down the field and score. So it's just logic. You just can't make no mistakes.
It's the truth. I'm a witness. Big witness right here. Big witness right here.
You gotta capitalize on every opportunity you get when it comes to him, man.
No, but he takes, and I don't mean to cut you off, Showtime. I'm sorry. He takes.
No, you can.
When I interviewed him, I don't want to say interview, but when we talked to him the last time we did the podcast, and he went into a little detail about like what he does, the guy watches film I know, like when I watch him play, also like in some of the games that are being taped or whatever, like he's very like meticulous in the players that he picks, the players that he substitutes, and there's a lot of guys like that. I think you're one of the guys that do that too. I think Perry's another user that does that. So like he takes it he's very in depth with the game that he plays. So like you have to be on your P's and Q's when you play against him, which is why he's always up in the upper parts of the division when we head into the playoffs and stuff like that.
I got those some of the players from him. I see him do it a lot.
Yeah, so a lot of players in offensive linemen, like defensive, like just moving players a lot on defense. Most of them on defense.
I mean, I hate to do it. I mean, y'all are top notch, top level. We were talking about Primo too earlier, and I'll let Perry get off another question. He's been out on this I don't know what to call it, like hiatus or not hiatus, but this crusade of trying to prove to everyone that he can throw the ball. And we were looking at stats, and of course Mixon is up in the top. I think Mixon is in the top 3. I'm right behind you.
Yeah.
Right behind you, by the way. So watch out for me. But Mixon's in the top 3 in rushing, and Primo. I don't think Primo's not in the top 5. He's not in the top 5 passing or receiving. But it just goes to show that he's